Could Khaman Maluach be the next Joel Embiid? In 2013, the top basketball prospect in the world was an 18-year-old Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins attended the University of Kansas and garnered plenty of national spotlight, so quickly fans started to recognize that Kansas had another freshman on its team that was a true freak of nature. That young kid was Joel Embiid. Embiid entered the season in a bench role and didn't earn a starting spot until December 10th in a game versus the Florida Gators. After starting once, Embiid never looked back. He started the rest of the season and put himself in the conversation for first overall pick. As we know, Wiggins went first to the Wolves and Embiid went third overall to Philadelphia. But eventually, after a few seasons in the NBA, it became clear that Embiid was actually the prize of the 2014 class. Now let's fast forward to 2024. Cooper Flagg is the undisputed top prospect in basketball. While everyone's tuning in to watch Duke, the team that Flagg's playing for, a few have already noticed a 7'2", 250-pound center and said, "Wow, who's that guy?" That is Khaman Maluach. Khaman Maluach is a South Sudanese big man that's far more highly touted in Africa than Embiid was at the same age. In fact, coaches in Africa claim that Maluach is light years ahead of Embiid in terms of development at the same age. Like Embiid, Maluach is ascending at a fast pace. One of the elements that intrigued scouts about Embiid was that he only recently began playing basketball. Same can be said about Maluach, who only began learning the game in 2019 as a 13-year-old. While Khaman Maluach does have all the tools you look for in a center, rebounding, shot blocking, and defending, his skills are eye-popping for a man of his size. Maluach is fully capable of putting the ball on the floor and making a move to the bucket. It's not surprising when you hear that his favorite player growing up was Giannis Antetokounmpo. Still, his post moves look eerily similar to Joel Embiid. His shimmy pop from mid-range that he shot right over Embiid's head was a move he copied from the MVP himself. And even though he hasn't had plenty of chances to show it off yet, Maluach has range. There's little doubt that as he improves, this kid will develop into a competent three-point shooter. Maluach has continued to work on his hip movements and flexibility to prepare himself for the demanding rigors of an NBA season, compared to the much shortened season in the African League. Apparently, he's a gym rat and a sponge. Extremely coachable and determined to become a very special player. But even with limited usage, his analytics are off the charts. Early on, he's got the highest player efficiency rating of any player earning regular minutes on the team, even higher than Cooper Flagg's. He's also blocking the most shots and pulling down the most boards on his team per 40 minutes. On offense, he's been primarily used as a screener, which is obviously an immensely important and underappreciated role for centers. And Maluach has been very good for a kid his age, but we're looking forward to seeing him get more aggressive and start demanding shots. How good is Khaman Maluach? And where's he going to go in the 2025 NBA draft?